Where are we going today, Farmer Pickles? Well, today we are going to Rancho Bola for a bowling trip today. Hooray! I love bowling. I know you do, and I expect you to be on your best behavior. Now let's get in the car. Yes! We are finally here. Before we begin, I will get us bowling shoes and we will get food from the snack bar. Now let's go. The food here is so delicious. Farmer Pickles, when are we bowling? Right now, we will begin our first game, then after the first game, we will have a half-an-hour break to play arcade games, eat, and use the bathroom before we begin our second game. So, does anyone have to use the bathroom before we begin? No. Great, now let's begin. I'm up first. Yes, I got a strike on my first spin. Crap. I got a gutter ball and missed. Yay, every one of us got strikes except for Bob the Builder. Boo on Bob the Builder. Boo. Whatever. Alright, now it's time for our break before we begin our second game. I can't believe it. This whole game, the same thing has been happening. Everyone except for me has gotten a strike. I need to do something so that everyone will notice me. I know, I'll run on the bowling lanes and then dance to some music so that everyone in the bowling alley will notice me, and they'll ask Farmer Pickles if I can use the bathroom before my turn. Farmer Pickles, may I use the bathroom please? I kinda forgot to use it when we had the break. Yes you can, but hurry back. Your turn comes sooner than you think. Okay, see you later. Oh no! Bob the Builder. Where are you going? Try to catch me now. Losers.
Oh no. The kid is running onto the bowling lanes.
But thankfully a guard is coming for him.
Boss. Did you see that? Bob the Builder just ran onto the bowling lanes.
Don't worry, when he's done on there, a security guard will come out, get him off the lanes, and kick him and his family out of the bowling alley. Lillian. Cover your ears. He is about to dance for the crowd. Now the music should start playing once I start dancing for the crowd. Ready to rock and roll everyone.
Oh crap. You are coming with me. And I don't want any trouble. You must be the boys' family. Come with me. We are going to have a super long talk about this.
I am really sorry about what happened, officer. I promise that this will never ever happen again.
That's fine, but I hate to say that you guys are still ejected from this bowling alley for the rest of the year, and you will need to pay me a $900 fine for this. I'm sorry, but it's the bowling alley's rules, understand?
Yes sir, I understand.
Great, you are free to go now. I expect the fine to be paid back by New Year's Eve.
Bob the Builder. I cannot believe that you ran on the bowling lanes and danced on them like crazy. This has to be the dumbest thing you've ever done. That was very dangerous. You could have gotten yourself seriously injured or killed. I'm sorry, Farmer Pickles. I didn't know that was dangerous. I was just really bored by the fact that I hadn't gotten a strike, so I ran on the bowling lanes to make everyone notice me and make my time here less boring. That is no excuse to run on the bowling lanes. That is very illegal. You could have gotten yourself arrested if you were older. Now I have to pay a $900 fine instead of celebrate New Year's this year. That is it. We are going to watch the news and see if you are on there.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the 6 o'clock news. Today's top story is, a boy interrupted several bowling games at Rancho Bowl when he ran on the bowling lanes and danced like crazy as the crowd went nuts. The boy that did this is named Bob the Builder, and he is pictured above. Now, let's get to some live interviews at the scene.
Alright, here I am outside of Rancho Bowl, the bowling alley where the incident occurred. Our first interview is with the manager of the bowling alley. So, what do you have to say?
Well, at first I didn't believe it when my coworker pointed it out. Then I looked at the TV, and there he was on camera running on the bowling lanes. This is the craziest thing I've ever seen since this bowling alley first opened its doors in 1959. I hope he got grounded by his family for a long time, and hopefully the next time he comes, he will behave, because if he doesn't, I'll ban his entire family from this bowling alley for life, and they'll have to go to our rival, Pismo Bowl, from now on, unless he misbehaves there too.
Thank you for your time. Our next interview is with the security guard that kicked him out. So Earl, what do you have to say about this? This has to be one of the craziest sports incidents I've ever seen. And I don't know how he managed to continue running and dancing even though he was slipping and sliding around until he most likely would have slid into the pin setter and that would have stabbed him to death. But no, he continued to dance like crazy, and he also blasted loud rock and roll music in the top volume which bursted my son's eardrums. It was so loud. Now my son is in the hospital getting eardrum transplant that will cost $9 million. I hope you got grounded for life, Bob the Builder. Thank you for your time, Earl. Now let's interview some angered customers that witnessed the incident. So, what do you have to say?
Well, I myself prefer my name and identity to be classified, but anyways, I was here with my family for a fun Saturday of bowling, also possibly preparing myself for an FF bowling party so I can outstrike everyone I know there, even my other fellow officers, and I was about ready to get my 10th strike in a row. Then all of a sudden, Bob the Builder had to run on the bowling lanes and make me miss and go into the gutter. He just ruined my day here. He also did this same thing with Elmo at the homecoming football game back in October, and they danced to the USSR anthem on full volume, which is just as bad as the rock and roll music that was blasted today. Bob the Builder, if you are watching this, I hope you get banned from this and all bowling alleys for the rest of your life. I don't ever want to see you here or anywhere again. Goodbye.
Thank you for your time. Now let's get back to the news studio.
Bob the Builder. I cannot believe that you ended up on the news because of this. Now everyone knows who we are. That is it. You are grounded until the creator of this video asks his crush on some kind of date and gives her the ring pop. Go to your room right now.